whenever I come back, what are we gonna do? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here at the old number 7 garage. Now we're gonna get back to work on this old number 7. In the previous video, we got all the back end done. We got the bumper, all the, basically to me, the hard stuff is finished. We're on the home stretch. We got a couple more things to do. First thing we're going to address is this rocker panel here is missing. I got that. Got some new nose plastic over there. If you watched the videos in the past, you know all about this stuff. MD3. You can see we folded that up, so that is no longer, that's no bueno. Not gonna happen. So, let me get you set up in a stand, and I'll get that knocked out, and we'll talk about some other cool stuff. Got the Tim Nash racing hats, got a limited supply of these, so if you're interested in those, give me a holler, I can get them shipped to you. All right, now let's get to it. All right, we got that off there, so all I'm gonna do is just make it easy on myself. I'm gonna make me a template, lay this out, mark it, and then we'll cut her out. It's just nice, simple, and easy stuff today, guys. Could have not had to do it at all. That'd have been great, but it's what you get when you go racing. It's like a box of chocolates. So we got all the holes in that. That's everything should line right up. We should be able to slide this baby right on there. Let's see how lucky we can get. If you only ain't got one of these, you need to get one. I could use about 66 of them. Those things are nice. Real nice. Get out of there. These extra long rivets are where it's at too. How many times you ran into a spot where you're riveting and the old rivet didn't quite go through? All right, we get these at SCP, a local parts distributor. He hooks us up. We get some good stuff from him. He's got an online store too. SCP, Speed Custom Performance. Look them up. Get you handled. Right there. SCP. I'll let you boy. And they're race car drivers too. They don't jack around. I told you all I need in this world: duct tape and a butter knife. You put masking tape in there, anything is possible. Anything. Well, part 1 done. I did the easy one first. Should have did the hard one first. Number 2. I think that's all good. Get out of there. I think that's all good. I think we're just gonna put that corner on. I wonder. Hello. All right, I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, we're gonna take this sucker here off. See if we can get that baby off. And we're racing tomorrow. I'm telling you. I didn't think we were at first, but I believe we are. They're calling for a chance of rain. They had been all week. I mean, a bunch of it. And they keep taking it out of the forecast. So I gotta get this stuff done. We're gonna race. I have a feeling. Old brother-in-law Gary called it. He said, hey, you better get your car on the charger. We're racing. And I think he's right. I think we are racing. What in the world? Ha! Well, you don't see that every day. The sucker is stuck in the freaking lower control arm. I can't get it out of there. There it goes. There. Saved it. Wedged it in there. Well, that's what we got. That ain't gonna work. I believe, yeah. Rip my dadgum brace. You might not believe it, but I can fix that. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did there. I'm gonna lay this up on our new plastic. I'm gonna get it all cut up, get it on there, and move on to something else. But I'm gonna skip that part for you guys, so whenever I come back, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We'll figure it out. See you in a minute. Figure I'd give you one of them quick tips. You remember we made this nose 3 pieces? If you didn't, we made this nose 3 pieces. So I took the bumper bolts out. I slid this right out of there. You can see she needs some love before we get it back on there. That's why I did that. That piece is fine. Not riveted, nothing. It's got 3 bolts holding it in. Take that off. Throw her down on the ground. Give her a little hammer love. Put it back on there, you're done. So there's your quick tip for the day. Don't say I never gave you nothing. All right, I just couldn't go on without sharing this with you guys. And I hope this stuff helps you guys out and you like to see this kind of stuff, because, you know, that's what I'm doing it for. So this, you can see it's bent down. Caved in, bent down, all messed up. If you look right here, it's kind of light colored. You might not be able to see it on camera, but you see that? It's kind of folded down here and here. So your best friend in this instance, if you run this stuff, is a heat gun. When you heat this up, you can actually watch this change color and go back to the color it's supposed to be. When that happens, you can bend this up. So it just changed color right there. You might not, like I said, you might not be able to see it on camera. We're just gonna heat this up a little bit. And don't hold on there for too long because you'll burn your plastic. And then you can roll it up and hold it where it's supposed to be. Whenever it cools off, it'll then be like it's supposed to be. Oh, that's hot. So you just hold this up for a second. Now let's take a look at it from the side now. You see that? Just like it's supposed to be. So there's you another tip. See, tuning in the channel pays off. You get a lot of cool tips for free. All right, I'm gonna finish this up, then we'll get something else. Well, there you go. I even moved this side up a little bit. That way, I mean, it has to almost be hitting the bumper to get into that. So we should be good on that. I mean, it's still gonna rip it off. I know it will. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I gave it a fighting chance. So it did get late on us. Pick back up tomorrow. Here we go. Well, it is Saturday race day. Unfortunately, we just got informed that the races are going to be canceled. Of all the rain we got yesterday, the pits are just so wet. Even at my house, everything is just a muddy mess. So I appreciate them letting everybody know early, especially the guys coming from out of town. So St. Francis County Raceway will not happen this weekend. They will have a special 2-night show next weekend. Look into that on their Facebook page, or you can go on their website. I'll link them down below. But we're going to get this thing washed, get everything buttoned up, because in a couple weeks, we're going to a new track. Look who drug in. We made it.
All the work's already done. That's good.
He's got her figured out. Yeah. We got a package here, and it ain't even mine. It's for Brian, so he's going to open it up and see what we got. We got some buddies sending him some stuff. He was left out, so we had to get him.
See what it is. See what we got here.
We had to get him lined out.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Check that out.
Oh, Forward Bite.
You're on Team Forward Bite Nation, buddy.
Right.
Yep. And a good old t-shirt. Got your hat and t-shirt.
Can't even get into it. Packaged up good.
Yeah. Now our buddies over at Forward Bite got Brian some stuff. If you all are interested in anything from Forward Bite Apparel, look them up on Facebook. Of course, you know I'm going to leave a link below. And if you enter old number 7, you're going to get a discount on your entire order. Yep, promo code. Okay, so now we got Brian here. I'm going to sit back, crack a cold one, and watch him wash this race car.
That's all right.
Maybe him and Kim can get her done. Regular old Lightning McQueen looking ka-chow moment here, isn't it?
And so,
Cleaned up good.
it did.
Cleaned up real good. What do you think, Lucky? Ready to race? You ready to race? It looks like a race car again. Makes me feel good just to being clean anyway. So now that we got that thing all cleaned up, we're gonna let old Hammer and Henry over there do his magic and get this distributor in there.
You're pulling it out.
Evidently I'm pulling it out.
Yeah.
I think Brian said he wanted to pull it out.
Yeah, you get it.
So we're gonna pull that out and we're gonna put this MSD distributor in, Pro Billet. Like I said, our buddies over at O'Reilly's hooked us up with this. Shout out to them. And we really appreciate the help that they give us. So we're gonna get the old one out and the new one in. We're not racing today, like I said, but we're gonna have it ready because you gotta stay tuned. We're gonna go to a new racetrack in a couple weeks. Okay, so let's get our MSD Pro Billet distributor out of the box. And let's let Pop open it.
Yeah.
We gotta do something. We gotta lock out the timing advance. Right?
Lock it up.
Lock her up so it's full advance all the time. That's what we do here in the dirt track world.
Exactly. What's got to happen right about there.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Pretty new.
Pretty new and pretty neat. Yep.
Oh, nice.
So what are we doing here for Jackley?
Well, we've got to lock it up. We got to get the deals off of this. Because it's got a solid right here. See how that nut
Right
is? You gotta
underneath there, that
take
nut.
that off of there.
Take that
Take
nut
those
off.
springs off of there. Now we need a wrench to fit down on the bottom of that.
A 9.
Well, which is, yeah,
Probably an 8. Right tool for the wrong job.
it's right over there where it's really nice to get.
Can you get my little hand in there?
Yeah, let me get that loosened up.
No, it's got a lock nut.
Yeah, real good lock, man. I think it'll work. Brian, you want to come here and hold this distributor, or maybe he can? Got it on there?
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to take that distributor gear off and pull this up. And we're going to lock the timing out on this so it's at full advance all the time. Maybe.
Can you hold on to that? Yeah, that's a little bit on the snug side. Man.
They didn't want that coming off, did they?
No, we need that new gear too. Anyway, we'll take this up here.
Let's show them.
And down here is a little round
There's
hole.
a hole
but that
right
bolt
there.
that just will fit through it.
Where was it at before? Show them.
Well, it was way over here where you could put advanced in it by
Yep.
using those washers.
Got that. Yep,
See
different
how we
advance.
advance?
Yep. You push that up,
And
put
you
it in
bring
a
it
solid
down
hole.
here.
There's no advance.
Put it there.
Can't move.
Then you just tighten her up.
Where's that nut? Right here.
Laying right there.
So you tighten that up. Now you're fully locked in advance.
Mine, which is there, yes.
And that's what, yep,
Fully locked.
that's what we do in the dirt track. We fully, or lock them in full advance. They're a little harder to start that way, but it's
Not
fine.
bad if you don't try to kill the time.
Right. You gotta get your timing right, but so there's your how-to on how to lock up your distributor. When they say locking it up, that's what you're doing. Another thing we're gonna do, we don't like running a steel gear on the distributor. We like running a brass one. So our buddies over at SCP, shout out to them again, got us a brass gear to put on there.
Brass, bronze gear.
Brass,
yes,
bronze, whatever.
Totally bronze.
Or bronze.
A little bronze.
So hopefully this fixes our issues. We're not gonna know tonight, dadgummit. So we're gonna do the smart thing and take it to a track and test it at the track. A track we ain't ran on yet with this car. Ought to be a good idea, huh? I like that hammer you got there.
That's a pretty nice one, buddy. Looks pretty good. Okay, you want to hold on to that, Brian? We'll.
Oh, we gotta pack
Stick
our roll
that
pin
right
back
here.
in. At least you know it's going.
Well, now at least we got us a big old bolt over here, and we'll just use it. That's overkill, but should be good.
Wrong tool for the right job.
Exactly.
That sounded good.
I believe that's her. Now there you go. You're
That is-
completely locked up.
Fully locked distributor, ready to go in and
Don't
cut
need
and
none of the
cover.
garbage on the top. So
Nope, none of them springs, none of them weights, nothing. locked
Nope,
up,
that's
ready to
her.
go. Simple
Of
is
course,
better.
This will have to be cut off.
Yes,
and
we don't like to run these little MSD plugs. We cut those off and we run a weather pack, some sort of weather tight connection, because I mean, I'm sure you guys know people, or you may do it yourself, run a zip tie through here and zip tie them together. But
now this is a collar that goes on this distributor.
right,
You would put this on, and then you would put it in, and you would bottom this all the way down into your oil pump drive shaft rod. And then when you do that, you should make like a little mark on here with something sharp. Then it should be like 90 thousandths up, so it won't be riding down into the pump shaft and wear everything out.
right. You don't
So
want
it
to do
needs
that.
90 thousandths of clearance. So we'll do that. Stem winding,
A stem winding what?
a real good.
Gasket.
Yeah, it's a real good from MSD, tight fitting.
Mother.
Yeah, it is.
More casualties over here.
Okay, now.
And you see that?
we got is a couple of rubbers you put on there.
Broke. And our muffler's gone. What are we doing?
We're putting these little rubbers on here.
O-rings.
O-ring, yes.
Oh yeah,
Rubber
right here on the
O-rings.
shaft.
Goes on the shaft. You got a couple of them. I've seen a lot of them that didn't even have these on there, but it's a good idea to have.
Better to have not need, need not have.
Yeah, just kind of keep the oil.
We want to keep that
going
oil.
around the shaft.
We pride ourselves on not having a leaky race car. So by God, that's gonna definitely help that situation. The fun part, getting the distributor down in the oil pump drive. And in time and everything else.
All kind of good stuff.
Yep, we can see it. Pointing at number 1 almost. Ooh, slimy.
Good stuff, evidently. About like STP. Looks like, boy, it is stringy. Okay, that should be it right there. Okay, now we need to raise this up. And I need to push that down. So you just need to come up with that distributor just a little bit.
Alright, they about got that lick. We got to change the distributor cap. And we're going to see if she
Wire
fires
it
up.
And see if it's in time.
Oh yeah, we got wired up too. Yep, so we'll be back in a bit.
Now you need that.
Got this
cord.
clean race car, you got all this oil all over it.
Oh, it's terrible. We'll wipe it off. Get some carburetor. Yeah, right down.
Some carburetor cleaner, get some.
Now you want some brake cleaner. Probably be better, wouldn't it?
Probably. Anyway. So, I'm gonna go get my wire and stuff. We're gonna weather pack that. So if you can see that, that's our MSD deal that I'm gonna snip off there. And I'll do it just long enough where if we ever needed to wire it back up, we can. So just that long.
And they have one more room with it.
Yes, it would have. Great little tools. Snap it in there. Snap it in there. And you lock her down. And you plug her up. Boop, just like that. So Ned is now ready for a tester fire upper. I'm gonna need 3 pumps.
3 pumps?
Yep.
One.
Ready?
Okay. So let's do it just a little bit and then you'll get a timing light.
Alright, we'll lock that down.
Over there, shouldn't it, Brian?
I put it up.
Wrench. Oh, you need to tighten it down.
I laid it down. I can't say that I put it up. Laid her down. I'm in the process of organizing. Anyway. Disorganized chaos. We're gonna make sure to lock this down. That was pretty close to right on the money whenever you we checked her there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was within a couple of degrees. It sounds like it's got a little more pop to it.
That's that hopped up distributor from O'Reilly's, buddy.
Is that, what was it?
That's a hopped up distributor from O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Got just a little bit
Deloge,
more.
Missouri.
Yeah, got just a little bit more pop to it, I think, than the other one.
Oh, that's what
I think they did some special stuff to that.
Yeah, I bet they did. Up at the store.
Yeah.
It could be that cracked header making it.
That cracked header making it sound like it got a little, let's fire it up again and see what we got.
Yeah.
Now we just need somewhere to race it.
No, we need to weld up that header.
Oh yeah, I gotta weld that header up.
I
Yes,
think so.
I showed you a while ago, but it's pretty bad. Is it all the way around?
Top weld anyway.
We'll take it off. We'll just take her off there and weld her.
Put a new
Yeah, put a
gasket
gasket
on it.
We gotta put a gasket on it. It's, you can see right there, it's been blowing it out, so. And lost the dadgum muffler off of it. Would you believe it?
Oh, it had a muffler in it?
And it had a BA muffler on it. BA muffler. We just had a
Wow.
bolt go through it, just like that one does. So,
So that's somewhere out the racetrack.
yeah, probably buried. Danny, if you find a muffler, it's mine. All right, we're gonna sign off for today. No racing, but we got just about everything done on this thing. We're gonna put her in the box, have it ready to go, and all we gotta do is hook up to the trailer and get on. So stay tuned. I will let you guys know where we're gonna race. We have never took this car to a race down there. All right, up there, over there. You're just gonna have to stay tuned to find out. All right, Brian, Tim, Hammer and Henry over there from the old number 7 garage. We got her done today. Let's see if we can make it to the victory circle.